Right then, you horrible lot. This week on Burntwolf Airsoft, I shall be taking a look at camouflage tips. Now, I know I've covered this subject before, but I got a little bit sidetracked by counter shading, and I think I missed quite a few good points. So here we go again. Now, as I mentioned before, it always pays to try and match the environment that you're planning on blending into, and to think about your playstyle and where you fit into the terrain. Players that spend a lot of time lying down should look at mud and grass colours. Players that spend a lot of time standing up should look more at leaf colours and backdrop sort of things. Sometimes drastic looking camos, such as the Swedish pattern and German dazzle camouflage, can be surprisingly effective in or around buildings and rubble. Camo basically boils down to two things: blending and breaking up your outline. A well-made ghillie suit does both of these to an exceptional degree, making the observer skip over the player by tricking the viewer's mind into filling the gap by not registering it. But for those of us without the luxury of this particular sweat-inducing Yeti costume, there is something you can do to achieve similar effects. Get some texture, and that's by adding natural foliage to your gear, preferably on the day from the side you intend to play at, or else you may end up turning up looking like a long-forgotten Mother's Day present. Put grass and leaves in pockets, under shoulder pauldrons, in helmet bands, etc. Make sure there's a lot sticking out. For the really posh, it can help to glue or stitch a few elastic loops into your gear for this purpose. Also keeps pockets free for actually storing stuff. Another thing I failed to mention in my previous video was the 7 basics of camouflage and concealment. These are as follows. Shape. The human body is rather eye-catching, so hide that voluptuous figure. Surface. Smooth surfaces don't turn up very often in nature. Badgers have yet to learn to shave. Shadow. Particularly important in CQB. Try to hide in it and not cast your own. Like in Peter Pan, they can sometimes lead their own lives, turning corners before you do. Shine. Polished surfaces are great for signalling planes and getting spotted from a mile away. Straight lines. Not many things in nature are natural rulers. Silhouette. Don't stand on top of a hill with nothing to blend into other than the sky. Unless you happen to be wearing cloud pattern camo, of course. Then just, knock yourself out. Sound. Try not to make retarded Wookiee noises. There's also a bonus one of movement. Fast, jerky actions draw the eye, so keep things slow if you don't want to draw attention. Watch how cats hunt and small animals try not to get eaten for ideas on this one. And that pretty much covers it. Hope I've done a better job than that bloody counter shading ramble from before. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, back to whatever you were doing. At ease.